running those ads fast as hell. I swear I couldn't keep up any of them.
Oh boy. Alright, well hello everyone, I'm Winters, here with Zazel, and we're in the top 8, starting off with a matchup we see quite a bit here, Nuggetz and Doucette, Peach Rob.
I was saying, not sure which Peach and not sure which Rob. I'm pretty sure it's Nuggetz, but
Yeah. We got some new colors today. I was playing friendly with Doucette, he was rocking the camo Rob.
the classic green.
This is one of Trey's usual colors. He kind of switches around,
Yeah.
but he does this one pretty often.
Especially post-loss, you gotta get the color out. It could have been the color. So yeah, just some pretty solid pressure. Nuggetz hasn't lost a neutral of any value, you know.
Yeah, Trey's neutral's been really good, and his movement really on point today, even for him.
And what's really upsetting for the rest of the BSB venue is that he's actually learned item combos after 6 years of playing this
A long
game.
time, yeah. Definitely a long time. It's funny, we've talked about it every week the past couple of weeks, but like, for y'all who are like relatively new to the MA scene, you gotta understand how strange this is for us to see.
And it sucks because it's one of my like commentary things to talk about when the game's going. So I was like, oh, you know, despite his very good advantage state, that's gone. I have to think of a new thing to say to fill the airspace.
Yeah, no, well now we can just talk about how he used to be. He used to like not do them, and now he just
And
does
now
it
he
to
has
everyone.
combos too, and I have nothing. I have no notes.
Doucette has started to bring this back a little bit, though. Staying alive and the survivability is really important in this matchup.
He's in particular really good at surviving.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Rob has some weight. He's not pulling this out of nowhere, but he's really good at avoiding the kill hits.
For sure, and these are two characters and players who are both very good at that. Obviously, you know, Rob much heavier than Daisy, but like, with how erratic float movement can be, it's really hard to pin her down.
Well,
But that's a quick reversal out of that situation from Doucette, and he takes the first stock.
not great DI, but like he was holding up for up air, so
Right, exactly.
Not hard to blame him for that one. I think earlier Yoshi and Doucette was like both of them at near 200s.
Wow.
Although one was a sheep, so you know.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I haven't
I want to
seen
point
that.
out what we saw Doucette there. He missed the tech and just stayed there for a bit, which was really a great idea because he was like 200, but Trey had a turnip in hand. So the only way he could have actually gotten over there and like punished Doucette just sitting there with a kill would be to run up, float in air, and by that point, Doucette would have been able to react and start a get-up attack or something. So I like the option to just stay there, make sure he doesn't get punished by anything big, stayed alive a little and got a little bit extra percent, now he's got a good lead stock too.
Every once in a while, yeah, the missed tech is actually a valid option. You usually hear that for more tech-based scenarios to throw them off your
Yeah.
second time, but there's other first ones. Like Inkling Roller.
Yeah, there you go. That's the main one in this game that we see the most, is like, there's a lot of situations where Inkling sends you in a tech chase and you just don't want to tech it.
That was
Like,
really good boxing from Nuggetz after that like missed up smash on the down tilt. Just really forced his way to like, I don't want to be in the corner.
oh, also I love what Trey does there where he does, he'll throw a turnip and then float up and then catch it with nair. But something interesting to point out about that, he has to unfloat before he nairs there, which is a tiny window where you can actually get the nair out and the hitbox will happen and you catch it. But yeah, he does it very consistently. If you are floating, you will not pick up items, similar to how you will not throw items.
Oh,
You cannot interact with items in any way while you're floating.
Ooh, another rough DI on the up
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
this time for Trey.
I like the gyro placement. That is a situation where Trey likes to do the quick side beetle edge. Doucette was ready for it, but Trey ready for the call out as well.
Oh,
And goes
decently
below it.
advanced combo pickup there from Trey.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And we all see it when the Rob's like, I would really like to kill
Yeah.
now. And they the kill move. Not a great punish, honestly, especially after we saw the 50.
Yeah, but
And
at the
because
same
of that-
time,
yeah.
the best you get really is like a smash attack that won't kill.
Yeah.
The damage isn't even that different at that point.
And like even there, like Doucette's probably like, well, I didn't get hit hard for the first
Yeah.
round, so I'm gonna do it again.
At this point, though, 98, you know, up over 100. Now you're going to die if you do
Now
that.
it hurts.
Do that out again. Because now you're at the point where it doesn't matter where you're on stage, because Trey can just go for frying pan.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to worry about like a sweet spot up smash or anything like that. He can just go right into the frying pan.
And now it's so we're seeing a lot of Trey, like we said that Doucette will live long, but we're gonna notice a lot of the kills gonna be from Trey at ledge. That's where Trey's favorite spot really
yeah.
to play the game. And he's gonna have to get around that again.
His movement just so clean, as always, as Doucette fights his way away from the forward air, but Trey's movement on stage has been so good this whole game so far.
Still stuck in the corner thanks to the Peach Bomber. Oh!
He just missed the auto-cancel height. He got punished for it. Yeah, Fair will finally take it.
That's a kill, but now... Oh, it's gonna be hard. Even with our hyping up of Doucette's
Yeah.
willing to live, because he's gonna have to put Trey in a rage.
Because at this point, he's either got to get like a full-out 0-to-death combo, which is incredibly hard to do on on Peach with this much rage. Like, you need a perfect starter.
And on someone who's like, I think the Rob is going to be going for Nair. So
yeah,
they do
exactly.
everything in their power to dodge.
It also needs to be specifically late Nair while you have a gyro in hand. So like, Trey's a good enough player, you're not going to see that hit too often.
Doucette's playing really well dodging, getting hit though.
He is, and Trey's movement is so good that it makes it so difficult. It's really impressive when Doucette's able to avoid these back airs for so long.
I bet the Rob wish when Trey didn't do anything with gyro. Oh, this is dangerous.
That's a big backer right there. Trey misses the catch that he probably went for on that gyro.
We got max rage, and there's what hit him. Oh my God, he did it! He did option
crazy
2.
comeback.
He did option 2 of just outplay Nuggetz the entire stock.
There you go, yeah. That was crazy, wow. Really impressive comeback from Doucette game 1.
That was, I guess he down tilted Trey with the parasol?
I think it was down tilt, yeah.
Just my process
Nothing else is that fast.
Yeah, process of nothing else could possibly.
The only other thing that's that fast, as we see the names flipped there, hello. The only other thing we see there is, like, jab is also that fast, but that's not going to hit that low. So down tilt definitely the only thing that could realistically have hit.
Yeah, almost no
there.
jab has a hitbox that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in this game. But that was incredible. That
was crazy,
for that last stock, Doucette didn't lose neutral of any value there either. Like, he got hit once or twice.
Got hit with like turnips and gyros, and that was about it.
Which is usually scary, but when you're at 170, who cares?
Yeah, at that point, it also it negates all the combo potential of those things. Like outside of specific ledge trap scenarios with gyro, you're not getting any follow-ups off either of those things at that percent.
That's dangerous. And it's dead, actually.
Oh my God.
Really milked the hit stun out of that just to get as far as possible before he got the side beat. That was really good.
I assumed he was fine because that it hit so early he wasn't that high percent. But yeah, really just extending that as far as he could before it would stop being true.
Yeah, the base knockback on armor was great.
So good.
And usually it's like base knockback isn't everything. When you can do it off stage, it kind of is.
I mean, it's what made the Smashville platform so crazy when it moved.
Yeah.
In Brawl and Smash 4, you have things like Ness F throw, stuff like that, where it's just like, you got them at the edge, they're just gone.
Ness F throw. Yeah.
And now that, we don't see it much in this game because Smashville's frozen. Oh my God, he's dead.
Okay.
But you see characters like Rob who are able to set that up, and Doucette taking really good advantage of that so far. Is this 2 out of 3? Are we almost done?
It's top 5. I think it's 2 out of 3 just looking at the time.
Right, yeah. Kieran, is this best of 5 or 3? Wow, okay.
So
this is last stock now.
Nuggetz needs to slow it down, which sounds obvious. But he's just getting blown up at those openings. When he's letting Doucette play at his pace, he's finding the kill moves.
Yeah.
Finding Rob's X factor what really keeps this character doing really well, despite what his on paper matchups say.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like both of these characters are characters that are better than their matchup spreads imply.
Yeah.
Because they both have a lot of matchups where they struggle a lot on paper, and then in the real world, their opponent just explodes.
And the real world, Rob can be like, Nair side beat.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And Trey will finally take that first stock, but he's in a bad spot here.
Not only, a couple stocks down, but we've very clearly seen the fact that this isn't very safe.
Yeah. Ooh, going for the optimal combo gets the reset, but doesn't pick up off of the later float up air. That could have been a big conversion. Get another up air, get a juggle after it.
And what's going to be hard is he has to do exactly what Doucette did to him, and but the whole time not overextend versus Rob, who has kind of insane boxing up. Doing it pretty well, though. Only took 70.
Yeah, he's doing all right, but the back air hurts so much.
That was a smart off-speed pitch there. Way slower than fair.
Yeah.
And, maybe a touch larger.
Just a little bit.
I like the idea.
Ooh, get that that'll do it.
Doucette just really turning it on. Practically every scrap situation game 2.
That was really impressive. After a great comeback at the end of game 1, just absolutely dominates that second game.
And he was not the favorite going into that set.
No, absolutely not. I think he's beaten him a few times before, but this is heavily in Trey's favor in terms of the overall set count. So good stuff to Doucette, and he'll go on to winners finals against. I think we're running the other side of semis next.
You know what's gotta suck if you're an alt
Groove,
player?
who is it? Toxic and Jerry, or Jerry and Jules.
Toxic mirror match?
Yeah. It's Jerry against